Hello everyone and welcome back to the Great Book of Grudges. My name is Nathan and Hotfix 4.2.3 has finally dropped. Or well, it should have, because sometimes, it gets a little buggy and you have to wait. And this one is a rather large one. I was actually quite surprised that we're going to be seeing hotfixes around the time of Thrones of Decay, but yeah. I guess it's in the effort of parity right before the launch of the DLC. But with all that being said, yeah, let's discuss. Fixed High Elf battle map that was offset, causing reinforcements to appear behind hard collision. Okay, that's good. That was a major bug, actually. They fixed Gorich not displaying correctly in Front's quest battle for Whip of Damnation. Okay. Fixed an issue in Wulfric the Wanderer's quest battle, the Sword of Torgald, where reinforcements were not entering the battle. Yeah, that made me rage quit a campaign with him recently, so good to see. Fixed an issue in Orion's quest battle, Horn of the Wild, where constant damage applied to the player was too intense. Yep. Way too intense. The Vampire Coast Gunnery White Hero now correctly uses all 5 model variations in the campaign. It's really weird how sometimes it just doesn't use a variation. I'm not sure what that's tied to. Fixed Nakai Settlement Occupation option tooltips, which were listing the wrong units that they were applied to. Fixed the missing tooltip to the Chivalry cost in the Bretonnia technology tree. Fixed the Boon of Chaos, Chaos Knight Leader, which was not functioning for Exalted Heroes of Khorne or Tzeentch. Good. It's very important for Khorne. You need as many bonuses as possible. Fixed Vampire Coast having the wrong landmark building in the Black Pyramid of Nagash settlement. Fixed an issue where the Demon Prince had 2 port building chains in the Fu Chao settlement. I'm sure all 2 people that played Daniel will have noticed that, I guess. The Arcane Exemplar Boon of Chaos for Tzeentch characters had the stated unlock condition of end your turn with less than 30 wins of magic reserves, but also unlocked when ranking up in channeling stance. The text and requirement had been updated to just be ranking up in the channeling stance. Okay. Norska technologies that have increasing sack income for specific races now apply to all races that had relevant follow-up technologies. Oh, okay. That should actually be quite good. They're trying to help Norska a little bit every now and then. I mean, there's not much they can do until we get a proper rework for them, but hey, better than nothing. Fix the Star Chamber building, increasing all Lords' ranks, rather than just the Slan Mage Priest when replacing Lords. Okay. The Tzeentch Red skill line, Incinerating Ascent, now gives a bonus to missile strength or flamer type units, rather than weapon strength. Okay, good. About time. I mean, people have been complaining about that for a while. Replace Raplan's combat skill Indomitable leadership bonus with Tenacity, hit points bonus, as she has skills that grant the Unbreakable attribute, making it redundant. Okay, yeah, you see, stuff like this is actually fairly good. Fix the Dark Portal, Gift of Chaos, not applying to Demon Prince and characters mounted on the Chaos War Shrine. Again, a very curious thing. Obviously, the database for Warhammer 3, well, in general, Total War has always been really strange, but, it's a mount option. You'd think it would still be linked up to the standard, right? Fixed missing faction colorings on unit cards and portraits for Druzina, Celestial General, Hagwitch, and Doomball, okay? The Cafe Technology Administrative Subsidies now correctly list the Peasant Horseman unit in the effect description, okay? Gate Master's Bulwark of the Gate now properly disables when he moves, okay? Added the Changebringers unit to the Demon Prince's skills Commanding Change and Barrier of Flame. Yeah, some people realized that he was missing from Daniel, but then again, nobody plays Daniel. Fixed the Kislev Red skill line Skirmisher Traditions, applying to Kislevite Warriors units below rank 7 and applying to the Regiment of Renown units twice. Okay, well, that means that the Kislevite Warriors are actually going to be a bit worse now. Which, in all fairness, actually explains a lot. They were overperforming throughout campaign, heavily. A called Hellbrass's skill Thorn Shroud Brethren now applies to the Knights of Immolation Regiment of Renown. Fixed the Cafe trait Wise, not having the same effects for both Heroes and Lords. Lords now get spell intensity bonuses too. Okay, fair. Greenskin factions now correctly start campaigns with the technology War unlocked. Wow, I mean, it's been a while since I played Greenskin, so yeah. And fixed an issue where income could decrease after owning a huge number of settlements. Okay, that explains so much. I thought I was going insane. I've been doing full map completions and so on. I was wondering why my income was really taking a hit. Okay, that's actually quite good. Alright, we got the second round here. Fixed an issue where Satang's Flame VFX in the character details UI lack transparency, unlike its campaign map model. Flames along the wings now display correctly with the intended transparency effect. Okay. Resolved an issue causing unnatural arm and leg twists in the Druzina's idle shooting stance animation. Yep, kind of looked like he was being possessed by a demon, but kind of cool. Fixed a visual clipping issue where the saddle of a warhorse intersected with the Gate Master's model during mounting. Yeah, clipping issues have been really known here for Warhammer 3. It's nice to see that they're getting fixed bit by bit, I guess. Fixed characters in pre or post battle, sometimes displaying the wrong scale or position. Okay. Fixed an issue with the Grace of Kuai Yin, Regiment of Renown unit, where the model would glitch when viewed close up. Okay, never noticed that. Corrected an issue where the 3D porthole animation of an ice witch, regardless of variant, did not play while mounted on an ice worm. Fixed issue with the Gate Master on horse only firing once, now fires twice in his fire animation. Okay, so this means that you're going to do more damage, because damage for some reason is tied to just the animations, not just like the movements. So if animations do break, you are not going to get any damage out. So yeah, this is good. Fixed an issue where the mounted Druzina did not dock his bow correctly when dying with the bow in hand. Okay. Corrected the animation issue causing the Gate Master's cape to clip during running. I mean, it's a lot of clipping. Yuan Bow Skeleton no longer leaks out of his body during match combat. I thought I was going insane for that too. It was weird. But yeah, I mean, it's an issue. Yuan Bo's been having a lot of issues in terms of animations, combat, and so on. Improved stability by fixing crashes related to GPU device lost events, and improved recovery mechanisms after device lost events. Okay, so the game should be a little bit more stable. It's pretty stable to me, but I do have a, well, beefy computer. But yeah, improvements to GPU stuff is always going to be very much liked. So let's continue. Addressed an issue where Volkmar the Grimstaff did not display blood during battle. Okay. When performing the Rite of Allegiance as Nakai, the attrition will now correctly only apply to enemies of the Defenders of the Great Plan, rather than all factions within their territory. Little bit of a nerf to Nakai there, because sometimes you use that to plan ahead to betray someone, you know, or just declare war and all that. But yeah, okay, makes sense. Fixed the capture weight of malicious treemen. Fixed the flickering which can appear on screen when looking in the general direction of the cave entrance in the Forge of Souls. Vampire fleet captains with polearms now have the charge defense versus large and charge reflect attributes. Finally, I've been complaining about that for a while. Astrogolf got nerfed a little bit, actually. His set bonus has been reduced from 40% to 33% with the Black Hammer of Hashut, and his armor has been reduced from 20 to 10. This is just the basic set bonus, right? So like when you get all his items, he's still decent, but it's a shame to see him nerfed. He does have probably the worst start in my opinion. I do prefer the two other Chaos Dwarf characters. Fixed the melee profile and physical resistance amount of several ethereal units. Interesting. It doesn't say what's changed, so could be a nerf. Fixed non-Black Arc Lords appearing in the Black Arc recruitment menu. Okay. Readying up multiplayer battles now immediately locks your army UI to prevent you from making edits that look like they're being carried out but actually aren't. Okay, cool. Remove splash attacks from the Akshina ambushes. Oh, really? Another nerf. RIP. Fixed the crash that could occur when resolving a battle during the end of turn. Yep, was a weird one. Fixed an issue with Skaven Warpfire throwers when transitioning between walking and running animations. Yeah, I think some of them would just like stop for some reason. And finally, fixed Kairos' skill Bewitching Potency, not applying Mastery of the Elemental Winds to cultists mounted or war shrines. War shrines seem to be having a lot of issues. But yeah, I mean, overall, pretty good patch. I'm actually quite surprised that we're going to get one, but it's pretty good. That being said, obviously, let's hope there's some news coming out soon, because I feel like people are going to be quite angry, but I'll see you all a little bit later, I guess.